Hello and welcome to our weekly class in the Torah Portion. This week's Torah Portion is Emor, which literally means say, and it includes, as most of Leviticus includes, many, many different laws. I would like to focus today on chapter 23, which is a chapter that many people have started going back and looking at, particularly in the Christian world, to say, what are exactly these festivals of the Lord that the Jews are keeping, and what does the Bible tell us about them? So we're going to go through this chapter and see what insights we can gain as we review the verses. So first of all, it begins as follows. And God spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and declare to them the appointed festivals of the Lord, which you shall proclaim to be convocations of holiness. Even these are my appointed festivals." So we have this great introduction. These are the festivals of the Lord. And then what is the first festival that we have here? 6 days may work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of strict rest, a convocation of holiness. You shall not work therein. It is the Sabbath of God in all your habitations. Okay, is the Sabbath a festival? Absolutely not. It's very interesting that we have an introduction that talks about festivals, and then we have a verse about the Sabbath. So first of all, you may ask, why is the Sabbath not considered a festival? So there's a fundamental difference between Sabbath and between festivals. And if I'm going to, if I focus on a word here in this scripture that tells me the difference, I see it in the next verse, and I'll explain. Verse 4, these are the appointed festivals of God. We are starting again, another introduction. We started with an introduction in verse 2, and that led into the Sabbath for a reason we're not yet clear on. Then we have a new introduction. These are the appointed festivals of the Lord, even convocations of holiness, which you shall proclaim in their appointed seasons. Which you shall proclaim. That is the difference between Sabbath and festivals. Sabbath was established by God in creation. God created the days. First, he created the sun and the moon. He created the days. He created the week. A week is made up of 7 days. And when God established a 7-day cycle, he established right then and there 6 days are days of labor. And on the 7th day, God rests. And therefore, on the 7th day, you shall rest. This is not something that mankind has any say in. We cannot establish this date or that date as the Sabbath. The Sabbath day has been established by God. It is always and only the 7th day. What then is meant in verse 4 when God says, these are the festivals of the Lord, convocations of holiness, that you will determine, that you will proclaim?
To watch this program in its entirety, go to www.glc.us.com or simply click the link below.